Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I decided to do a meal plan and kind of go over the costs associated with that. So I'm going to do the 24th through the 30th and just talk about what we're going to have. Just as a preface, what's the word? Whatever. We do a lot of soups and stews and crock pot meals and instant pot meals during the wintertime because it's cold and it's easy and much faster. I have kids who are in dance. My daughter is starting wrestling, which I am a little nervous about, but if she doesn't like that, she'll go back to basketball. I have a kid in choir, show choir, one that works. And so, while I can work at home, I do work from home, I like to be able to just throw things in the crock pot and call it good. So easy is best for us, and it's fast, and I do enjoy the smell that it makes in the house. It's like my favorite thing in the wintertime, to smell a good crock pot meal cooking throughout the house. So anyways, that is just I just wanted to give you a heads up that that's what a lot of this is, because it is cold, it's rainy, and while it's still fall, it's starting to feel like winter. The leaves are coming down, and that's the best part about this time of the year, is just the nice, good comfort type of meals. So anyways, so Monday I'm going to do chili, and I do chili with bread and butter or cornbread. So I'm going to do chili, and I'm just going to put chili for now. And then I'll have fruit for people who want to eat fruit. And then so Tuesday is also going to be chili because I make a big batch of it. Wednesday is going to be a cheesy potato soup. I can't spell soup. And the same thing for Thursday. I can't spell cheesy either. Goodness, guys. Cheesy potato soup. I suppose talking and writing at the same time is not probably the easiest thing for me, especially when I've had a long day. Friday, I am going to do ham and bean soup. So here's a funny story. It's one of my favorite meals, is ham and bean soup. I've had it since I was a kid, and my husband and I got together, in 2006, so it's been 16 years now. We've been married for 14 and a half years, and I've made ham and bean soup. And it's, whenever I make meals, I don't usually ask my husband, was it good? Did you like it? Did you not like it? I usually judge on making this meal again if he eats more than one plate or one bowl. Okay, so if he didn't care for it, he only eats one plate and that's the end of it. He doesn't say anything bad about it. He doesn't do anything. That's it. But if he likes it, he'll go back for seconds, sometimes thirds, just depending. Very few times do I ever ask, did you like it? Because he'll be like, did I eat more than one bowl? Okay then, Anyways, so last year I made ham and bean soup, and when I made a comment to him that I was making it, he kind of had this look on his face, and I'm like, what? He goes, I've never told you this, but I never really liked the ham and bean soup. I'm like, what? We've been together for how long and you've never told me this? And he's like, I just eat it. And I'm like, you've literally never told me this. And I am almost positive he's gone back for seconds before, so I never questioned it. So I'm like, that's such betrayal, just jokingly obvious. But I made it my mission to make sure I made ham and bean soup as often as possible during the winter months because of that. That was why. I was like, well, you didn't tell me, so now you're going to eat it. Anyways, it is one of my girls' favorite meals, and so I do make it, but I do have hot dogs for him if he does not want to, eat the ham and bean soup. So, and I only make enough to have it for one day. I don't have it for leftovers, even though leftovers are amazing. And if there is leftovers left over, I will go ahead and eat them the next day, because I do like the ham and bean soup better the next day. It's kind of like chili. Once it's the next day, you just, it's just better. So. And then Saturday, I am going simple with grilled cheese. And we will have chips and fruit with that as well. Saturday, we'll be going to my dad's house. or I'm sorry, Sunday, not Saturday. Sunday we go to my dad's house, and he usually makes supper, but if anything, we may just order pizza. And if that's the case, we'll use our takeout money, and that's fine. So anyways, but I did want to go over the costs of this. So for my chili, for this first day, I do the chili, I make it in the crock pot. I ground up 2 pounds of hamburger, which are $5.22 each, so it's $10.44. And then I add a big can of chili beans. It's like a 38-ounce can of chili beans, and that's $4.48. Oh, and by the way, I throw this all in a crock pot. And don't forget to get those crock pot liners. They are amazing, and you just pull them out and wipe down the inside of that crock pot, and it's good as gold. So love those things. Great for cleanup. And then I get a couple of just a regular sized cans of diced tomatoes, and those are 98 cents a piece unless I go to Aldi, which I did not. I had to buy this from Walmart, and those were $1.96. I get the kind that has like the oregano, basil, garlic, I think, in it because I like the flavoring. I also get onions, but I buy them by a 5-pound bag, so I figured they're about 40 cents each, so I use 1. And then I use this Wahoo chili seasoning. It's from Tastefully Simple, and I don't remember how much it is, but I have it on hand. So I'm just going to say $0.25 is how much that seasoning is going to be. And then bread, because I have it with bread and butter. The second day I'll make cornbread, but the first day is bread, and that's $1 for a loaf. And then butter we have on hand, so I'm not even going to add that in. And then the cornbread is 47 cents each, and I make 2 of them, and so that's 94 cents total for that. And then fruit, if we have, I give them choices of grapes, strawberries, bananas, strawberries, and I'm just going to average, it's going to cost us $3 for fruit for that meal. So that's $22.47, and that's for both of these together. That's for 2 days, because and we'll have bread and butter on this day, and then cornbread on this day. So, and then fruit for both days. So, actually, you know what? Nope, not 2 days. So it'd be $25.47. Sorry, $3 per meal for fruit. And I think that's on the high end. I'm just trying to be on the safe side. All right. So then cheesy potato soup. All I do is take hash browns, the diced, like the square dice ones, not the shredded kind, and a 30-ounce container of those. And this all goes in the crock pot, by the way. And that is $2.24. The chicken, like a container of the chicken stock, the whole container of it, it's like a 32-ounce thing, and that's $1.33. Cream of chicken soup is 68 cents. A block of cream cheese, which is $1.68. Bacon, I just use a package of the pre-cooked kind. I just chop it up good and throw that in there. And obviously I don't use the whole thing, but I'm just going to include the whole thing on here. So $3.28 for that. I use the Velveeta Meltables shredded cheese. I really like that. I could use regular kind that's cheaper, but I really like this. It makes it a nice creamy texture. And that's $2.68. And then a loaf of bread for that, and the butter we have on hand. And I'm going to do bread for the next day as well, and then fruit for both days, so it'd be $3 each, so it's $6, and that's $19.89. Occasionally, if you want to kind of make it a little bit more rich, you can add in evaporated milk or whole milk or sour cream and mix that in. It makes it really good. So just as a suggestion, if you're writing these down for suggestions for recipes to try, that, I mean, it's not a bad option. So anyways, then for the ham and bean soup, so the beans, I do 4 cans of navy beans, and those are 78 cents each, which is $3.12. Diced ham, I get 2 packages of the diced ham. They're 16 ounces each, and so that comes out to $5.18 each, so it's $10.36. I use an onion, which is 40 cents. I get 2 boxes of cornbread, so that's 94 cents total, and then fruit, so $17.82. All right, and then grilled cheese, we use a loaf of bread. Cheese slices, which are $2.68. Chips are $3.98. And then fruit's $3. That's $10.66. So I'm going to add these, this up. I'm not going to include this right yet because I just kind of want to see what this is so far. And a lot of this stuff I had on hand. I only had to fill in areas because, you know, sometimes I buy stuff and then I'm like, nope, I'm going to do whatever. You know, I'm going to order pizza because I'm tired, or the kids didn't want that and we decided to get something else quicker. You know, sometimes quicker meals work better, especially if we realize, you know, if I forget, oh my gosh, we had a choir show tonight, so I'm not gonna be able to make supper or whatever. So anyway, so this right here is $73.84. So if we did the, you know, let's say we bought pizzas, typically that's about $25 for 2 pizzas. So even with that, we're still at, you know, about $100. And that leaves us $50 for milk, if I want to get some bottled water, or snacks for my husband for work, pop, because we drink pop, you know, things like that. So, you know, that's how I'm able to do it. I really like these meals because while they may seem expensive, if you divide that in half, I mean, that's $13. This divided in half is about $10 a day, and that's feeding 5 people. So, you know, I think that's pretty good, especially when they're good meals like that and they're, you know, well balanced and they fill you up and the kids like them. You know, kids can be picky, and I have 3 daughters. I have one that's very picky, one that's will pretty much eat anything, and then one who just kind of back and forth on things. So that's kind of where I do things, and you know, I don't push them too much on eating things that they don't like, and I try to keep everybody happy. So, but anyways, that's that. If you like this kind of video and you want me to continue making like a meal plan, I will certainly do that. Just leave a comment below, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I hope you have a great day. Bye.